Hello YouTube, Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting on a Fan. The time is approximately 9:51 p.m. and the date is Tuesday, March 6th, 2018. So in continuing to work with Llewellyn's, and let me show you, Llewellyn's 2018 Tarot Calendar. Love this calendar. Very pretty. Since this is the month of March, we're going to work with this entry. This is very interesting to me for a lot of reasons. First of all, the card that's featured is the Strength card from the Lo Scarabeo tarot deck. It's interesting that I'm going to have the surgery that I was originally going to have in January in March, and it will be on Thursday, March 15th. The other interesting thing is that it is a surgical procedure that will help my heart be stronger and function better. I'm mentioning this because the Strength card is astrologically aligned with the sun sign Leo, which rules the heart and the spine. By the way, no back problems on my end. Thank you, Goddess. And I love what Barbara Moore wrote about this deck, about this card. She wrote, some of the oldest tarot decks show a Hercules figure beating a lion, which aptly illustrated the Renaissance opinion about what was called the base or animal self. These days, we approach our shadow selves with more compassion. Absolutely. She also has a tip on fanning powder. I gotta admit, I'm intrigued by this. I don't think that I'm ever going to use it, but I'm intrigued by it. And who knows, maybe I'll use it. But we'll see what happens. It says, tip, fanning powder. Make shuffling even better by coating your cards with fanning powder. Don't use talcum powder, which absorbs moisture and will make your cards sticky. Get real fanning powder from a magic or costume shop. It is designed to eliminate friction and makes the cards move like silk in your hands. It is time-consuming to apply, but so worth it. Who knows, I might do it. Try new things. Now, this is the spread that's featured in March. It's called the Inner Healing Spread, which I find very appropriate considering that I do believe that healing is not just physical, it's emotional, mental, and spiritual. It's a 5-card spread, and I'm going to read what she wrote about it, and then I'm going to do the cards. But here is the spread. I'm going to make sure that yes. That's called verbal shorthand. All of you can see it. So, Barbara Moore writes, wounds hide a part of ourselves that we need in order to complete our soul's purpose in this lifetime. In order to liberate and integrate that needed part, we have to heal the wound so that we can get close enough to that part to embrace it. Approach your wounds gently, with love. There are 5 cards. It's a 5-card spread, which I find very appropriate since 5 is the number of change in the numerology of the tarot. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a sip of my tea. Yes, I'm drinking tea. Okay. And I am using the Santa Muerte Tarot, illustrated by Fabio Listrani, published by Lo Scarabeo. How appropriate. And I call upon Isis Fortuna, who is the goddess of the sacred tarot, and I call upon the beloved Mexican folk saint and living goddess Santísima Muerte. I ask you both to guide my hands, guide my words, guide my mind. May this spread bring clarity, illumination, and deep and powerful healing, not only for myself, but for all those who watch this video. By moon and sea, and so must it be. Although I shuffled the tarot deck previously and cut the deck, I feel led to do so now. 13 shuffles. I'm divinely guided to cut the deck into 3 piles. I'm taking the 3rd pile and placing it on top of the other 2. Okay, now I'm going to actually put this here. Card number 1, a wound that needs healing. And it is the King of Wands. I often look at the King of Wands as the spiritual teacher. And for me, that is a wound that needs healing. As some of you know from my previous videos, somebody had successfully hexed me, and that created a lot of problems in my professional psychic practice. Although that hexer and the person that was emotionally manipulating the hexer had been banished back to the nothingness from whence they came, I think there's a part of me that's still nervous about my professional psychic practice, and nervous about doing what I can to make it as fulfilling and as successful as it once was, if not more so. So that is definitely a wound that needs healing. Card number 2. How this wound controls or disrupts your life. Ten of Cups. It prevents me from experiencing bliss. Deep, profound, powerful bliss. Card number 3. What keeps it open or stops it from healing? So what keeps the wound open or stops the wound from healing? Knight of Cups. My fear of being open-hearted. Yes, the irony is not lost on me. And no, I'm not having open heart surgery. Card number 4, the healthy expression of this area or this situation. The Hanged Man. Surrendering and releasing attachments to results, to desired outcomes, to opportunities, to money, to success, to fame, to everything that has to do with my professional success, my financial prosperity. I love how in this tarot deck, the skull is separated from the body, from the rest of the body. So it's like getting out of my head. That's not lost on me either, by the way. Card number 5, how to approach healing. And I'm getting this as general and specific. In other words, this card is going to tell me, and maybe you as well, how to approach healing in general, and how to approach healing particularly, specifically with regards to this matter or this situation. And that is it's the 4 of Pentacles. It's reminding me that I already have all the money that I need to do everything I need to do. And once I get out of my head, I will see that much more clearly. And I will know that much more realistically. And that I have a solid foundation already. That I already have a solid, real, genuine foundation to actually spring forth new opportunities and create and manifest them as well. And as I have done for years with my readings, I take the bottommost card, which is the final message card, and it is the 8 of Swords. And this is about really having a deeper level of faith in myself, especially when what I desire is not in front of me, when what I desire I do not see with my physical eyes, but I need to see it with these eyes, my third eyes. And as long as I can see it here, then I'll definitely see it here. And sometimes it's just about weathering the storm and knowing that the storm is actually going to empower me and strengthen me and not defeat me or diminish me. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. This was really fun. I really enjoyed this very much. I invite you to do the inner healing spread. I'm not going to make this a tag. If you want to do it, that's great. If you don't want to do it, that's great too. If you want to upload a video of you doing it, that's great. If you don't want to do that, that's totally okay as well. I'm happy that this was going to be under 20 minutes, which makes me happy because I really thought it was going to be like a lot longer. That certainly made my awesome audio-visual person happy that it's under 20 minutes. But in the meantime, thank you for honoring who I am and what I do. If you have not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I absolutely invite you to do so. Please make sure to click or tap the bell to make sure that you receive notifications of when I upload a video. And you may wish to periodically recheck your bell to make sure that it remains clicked or tapped. Sometimes YouTube deselects that for a YouTube subscriber. I don't know why. I just don't know why. There are some things that YouTube has been doing lately and I'm like, why are you doing that? Anyway. And if you have not already scheduled your reading with me or your private metaphysical class or your energy healing treatment, whether it is in person in the New York City area or by phone or by Skype, I absolutely invite you to do so. And you have until Saturday, March 10th. After Saturday, March 10th, I will not be available again until Monday, April 2nd, 2018. That is not a long period of time. I am aware of that. But for those of you who want your session sooner than later, I cannot over-recommend that you contact me sooner than later to make that happen. I definitely recommend that you email me. My email address is thetarotman@excite.com. Once again, it is TheTarotman@EXCITE.com. If you are having difficulty contacting me, because I know one person had difficulty contacting me initially, let me know in the comments, because if you don't let me know in the comments, I won't know. And I really believe that there are better uses for using the tarot. Not like, oh, well, did this person contact me? Or did this person have a problem? You know, it's like, really. There are people that do that. That's that situation and the situation of a client asking a professional psychic, should I change my sheets today? Which, yes, it does happen. Those are the kinds of situations that make me remain non-judgmental very challenging. I know that a client can ask anything they want when it's their reading. I look at it this way. The client is paying for a reading. They can ask about anything or anyone under the sun. I am not going to judge. My only thing is, and this has always been my thing since I first became a professional psychic, is that you cannot ask me, when you have a paid reading with me, about somebody's physical death, including your own. I do not believe anybody can benefit from that information, least of all me. So you can ask about Madonna, you can ask about Michelle Obama, you can ask about your health and well-being, you can ask about your career, your love life, your lack thereof, you can ask about your spirituality. I love those questions. I love those questions. Those make me the happiest. But you can ask about anything or anyone except for somebody's going to die. That's how I roll. That's how I give readings. That's how I operate. That's how I offer my psychic services to the world at large. And there you have it. And there you have it. So I thank you again for honoring who I am and what I do. And I wish all of you many blessings and many good times.